on Hard Knocks. He was at the breakfast table a little bit earlier before the draft, actually. And on Hard Knocks, he talked back to coaches. He got a little rough at practice. And then he sat down with Andrew Siciliano and Steve Smith yesterday on ITC Live. And yeah, I'll just let you guys take a look at this.
Based off your film, you coming out this year coming out, watch, you're a hitter. You're what we call a slobber knocker. You knock the snot out of somebody. And I love that because you strike the fear in some wide receivers. But then, like
you said, some like you wouldn't be scared.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Why?
Well,
if I lacerate your kidneys or bust your spleen, you wouldn't be scared?
Nah, here's why not. Because basically what you're saying is you're talking as a lion, right?
Yeah.
Lion. But sometimes what you don't understand, though, young man, is every lion can become a gazelle. And so you're saying as if I don't have the ability to hit you.
You do, but you're going to feel me just like I'm going to feel you.
Ooh, do you like that attitude out of rookie Jonathan Abrams? I didn't meet him. You two met him.
I like it a lot. You know, one of the things that Hard Knocks doesn't really acknowledge is how bad the Raiders have been for about 20 years. And you hear about guys changing the culture. That's why you draft somebody like that. I get protective of Jonathan Abram already, kind of like I do about Baker. Don't change him. This guy is a rock star in every sense. He's going to change the whole practice. Sean, we talk a lot about Shockey on the show. Some guys come in and they're just nuts, and it helps.
You love it when he's on your team.
Yeah,
he's one of those guys when, hey, that's my boy, and guess what? If something goes down, I know who's got my back. I tell you what, I don't like hearing a lot of words from rookies, so I want to see it backed up. Okay. Like if you're out there chirping and you've made a couple hits, great. Yeah. All right, but don't talk about it, be about it.
The most noticeable thing to me in all of this Jonathan Abram talk and hype and Hard Knocks, you know what number he's wearing for the Oakland Raiders?
24.
He's wearing Charles Woodson's number 24.
And Marshawn's.
And Marshawn. I mean, this is like giant shoes to fill, and he's jumping in them to fill them. I think this kid is not only going to be a great player on the field, I think he might be one of the breakout star personalities in the league this year. We should embrace this. We love content. We love characters. We don't love lacerated kidneys, but we do love some action. So I'm here for it. I'm excited to have some energy.
Yeah, lacerated spleen.
Yeah. A little graphic.
Pass on that.
No, thank you. Let's bring in Will Selva. He's out in the newsroom in Culver City. Will, are you a lion or are you a gazelle?
Oh, I'm definitely a lion. No question at all. But you guys were talking about Abraham, too. We have something pertaining to him at the end of this update. That's what we like to call a tease there, my friends. Stay tuned for that. In the meantime, we know it's only training camp, but Curtis Samuel is receiving rave reviews from Panther teammates and coaches as the wideout prepares to break out as he enters his third year in the league. Head coach Ron Rivera says Samuel is, quote, light years ahead of his rookie self. Christian McCaffrey also complimenting his 2017 Carolina draft class teammates, saying, quote, he's got foot speed that's rare, not just in the league, I'd say in the world. Being able to watch him really use his skills well and learn and develop has been a lot of fun. Meanwhile, Seahawks second-round rookie wideout DK Metcalf will play in his team's preseason opener tonight against the Broncos. Metcalf has been held out of practice since Saturday after suffering a strained oblique during a team scrimmage. Metcalf is expected to start the season as the number 2 wideout opposite Tyler Lockett. And on the first episode of Hard Knocks, as we mentioned, Raiders rookie Jonathan Abram squeezed into a parking spot a little too close to Derek Carr's car on Wednesday. The Raiders quarterback acknowledged that, well, he should probably find somewhere else to park.
I watched it. I tell John Abrams to move his car.
It's definitely salmon, though, right?
It's definitely salmon. I don't know what he's talking about, but like I said, that guy, he never needs to change. I love them.
All right, so it still is salmon in Derek Carr's estimation. And it's funny just to see the interaction between those two, between Abram and Carr, and just like that increasing frustration with DC. Either way, though, he is a character. He is definitely a breakout star in this series.
Thanks so much, Will. What kind of car did Eli ride up in?
Toyota. Pretty sure it was free, but yeah. Haven't you seen his awesome commercials? He's so funny.
It's really funny.
He's got the jump down. He can, like, hold it. I don't know how they do
I wonder
that.
if Scott Hansen ever dents Will's car in the parking lot
right?
in Culver City. Don't do that.
No.
And also, don't show up to your fantasy draft with a lame, old, cheesy team name.
Totally.
The team name is almost as important as the roster. If you're still doing a Ken Bone and Jussie Smollett jokes, like, we need to freshen this thing up. So we do the generator. Send me anything you like. I'll send you a team name.
Look at this guy.
Hey, what's up, Kyler?
Debut tonight. What do we need to see from the number 1 pick? How about his receivers, Hakeem Butler and Isabella, the speedster? How do they work together? You'll see on NFL Network tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern.